All right, so first step, obviously we got to get the stock steering wheel off. This example, we're going to use a early 2000s Subaru. You can look up your year, make, and model and just type in steering wheel removal and find that. They're all pretty much the same though. So yeah, let's dive in. Start taking these bolts out. So typically the first thing you have to do to get the steering wheel off is actually remove the airbag. I advise taking the battery off just so it doesn't blow up in your freaking face. No one likes to have that happen. Pop these two bolts out, and then the steering wheel should let the airbag out, just like that. Let me free. All right, now that you have your Claymore out of the vehicle,
you just throw that.
You just throw that into a pile of static electricity. Next thing you want to do is, for this car, since they have cruise control, I have to move that out of the way. Obviously, with quick releases, you're going to lose cruise control. And an airbag, so get used to that. Race cars are worth dying over, so yeah. Take this nut loose. Don't take this nut all the way off. I'm going to show you a little secret to get the steering wheels pulled loose without it being a pain in the butt. A lot of people will tell you need a steering wheel puller. We don't. We're going to pop this nut loose, and then I'll show you how we get her out. All right, so it's loose. Grab each side of the steering wheel. Put your feet against the floorboards. So you're going to start pulling side to side. Boom, it pops loose.
Boom.
Eject those steering wheel, cuz. Okay, next step, we're gonna take our hub adapters. So every vehicle, this is specific. Whenever you get one of these from us, they are chassis specific. So make sure you get the right one for your year, make, model. Very important. This determines everything else. All you gotta do, slide your old airbag wiring through and all that kind of stuff. This one has 2 posts to align it. Most of them have a master key on the splines. But she'll just kind of, yep, she's seated on there. I'm going to take the nut that we took off from the old steering wheel. I'm going to drop it because that's what I like to do on camera. I will look up the torque procedure for that and get it tightened down. Give me just a second. All right, so we got the hub bolted on and torqued down to manufacturer specifications. Next thing you're gonna do is shove all these wires in here. Make sure they are not gonna be pinched or in the way. You wanna make sure that they are recessed and not being all stacked on top of each other and crunched against things. When we go to tighten these little Allens down, we want it to be nice and easy. What I like to do is Loctite these. Get yourself some blue Loctite. You can get a small tube pretty much anywhere. Just put a drop on each one of these bolts and torque them down to the specification. Reason for the Loctite is they won't come loose. You won't lose your steering wheel while driving unless you want to. Okay. All right, so when you get your steering wheel out of the box, all these nuts that are on here, those are just gonna get thrown away. They just put them on there for shipping reasons. So let me get all those popped off and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now that we got those screws out, we need to attach it to our quick release hub. Now, if you weren't gonna run this quick release hub, this would just bolt directly to the chassis hub adapter. But since we're running this, just gotta bolt these two together. Easiest way to do that, I have found, is keep it clocked. This is kind of hard to do without the steering wheel, but there it goes. All right, let's throw these bolts on there. Okay, so the horn button, plug it in. Wires match, you can't do it wrong, it's not possible. Horn works. Got it, neato. Ooh, there's a lot of sauce right there. Okay, just like that, got a fresh steering wheel with a quick release. Let's see if it dings. Sometimes they ding. Oh, this one dings. The ding of approval, baby. That's it for today's tech tip, guys. Thanks for tuning in.